decide. Now remember, by what you believe to be true, by where your focus is, it's kind of like, I'm giving you the truth as I know it from the cosmos. So when I die, I'm going to go to the truth as I know it in the cosmos. Okay? So the truth as you know it to be for you is where you go. There is not a certain spot. It's what you believe to be true is true. Yes, there are some rules over there. Yes, there are some similarities with lots of people over there. Yes. All right, but yet it might be the consciousness of the investigator that creates it to be that way. I'll give you an example. There was a suspicion in the 1930s that a subatomic particle, called a neutrino, existed. They couldn't find it because they did not have microscopes sophisticated enough to be able to dissect into a cell to the point of these subatomic particles. All right? However, Russia believed it to be true, and America believed it to be true. They knew if the subatomic particle had certain things within it, it could be used and utilized for things like cancer. But if the subatomic particle, they named a neutrino before they found it, did not have certain sophisticated particles within it, that it couldn't be used. One country believed it had these particles, and the other country believed it didn't have these particles. They both found the subatomic particle named a neutrino within 6 weeks of each other. The one that believed it would contain particles could be used found it that way. The one that believed it didn't found it without.
Wow.
So what's true? See, I think like I was reading, now that I'm further down the road, I go back to reading Lipton's work and realize his consciousness got created by a few people in between lives. And so he was hypnotizing people in the same office. So the same consciousness was there. So some of that consciousness could have fed into a lot of the stories. Got it?
That's interesting.
So consciousness can be behind all things. And I do believe that it is where our consciousness is, that whatever our consciousness holds will be true for us, because the universe doesn't make us a liar. Right? And this is one of the biggest reasons to not feed your mind with a lot of horror movies. And I don't believe in the devil. My next door neighbor does that. I have to be really good at my work and do all the right things, because if not, the devil's just waiting. I said, spell it backwards, girl. And she said, what does it spell? I said, lived.
That's great.
All right?
That's great.
All right. I mean, first of all, Lucifer was God's favorite angel. All right? God didn't dislike Lucifer. Okay? So, if you create harm to another human being, harm might be done to you. You rape somebody in a lifetime, you might choose to come back to be raped to offset what you've done.
That's a tough one for people to get.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens. I mean, people have killed and been killed. People have raped and been raped. It's like sometimes when I tell people the best way to get through life is to take full responsibility for everything that happens to you. There is nothing that's a happen chance. Everything has a purpose and a reason. Your job is to find the gift that's contained in all experience. Right?
Yeah, that's good.
And there is a gift in everything. If you just take a step sideways and say, okay, what did I gain from this? What did I learn from this? All right. Maybe I even know that I created it for a reason. Maybe I needed to wake up. Maybe I need to be more aware of other people beyond myself. Or maybe I needed the time to do this, that, and the other thing. Why did I create, blah, blah, blah. We're always making decisions